So one of you guys ended up challenging me to do 30 days of vlogging, which is exactly what I'm gonna do because today I start working at UDO Vans and I'm gonna be ripping up this ambulance right here. I've hit my head on this freaking thing like 20 times. I am currently ducking so I can stand up. In an ambulance is very short, but I have hit my head on that thing at least like 10 times this morning, and I've been here for like 15 minutes. So my goal today is I have to rip everything out of there, all the doors, all the paneling, all of this paneling staying there. I have to take that down. I have to take this out, take the bed out, take all of the panels, take all those panels, all those panels, all those panels. Everything has to come out of here. So someone who is friends of someone that I'm friends with built this rig, and it's interesting. It's very minimal, as you can tell. There's literally no storage cabinets. Like, this is barely a cabinet. Those are barely cabinets. Even under here, there's no cabinetry, and I guess that's supposed to be a cabinet, but they didn't finish it, so it's our job to get it finished. So something I want to point out, there are screws in this tongue and groove. This is on the side, but there's not screws over here, so I can literally just pull that out. It's not good. So that piece came off of here. Exposed a smiley face. That's cool. I always write weird stuff in my builds, but that's super rusty, which could lead to a bunch of problems behind here. So after exposing this little 3/4 inch is shaky and would have been terrible. It's only fastened on this side. That side sucks. This thing is literally not bolted to anything. I'm gonna assume that it was supposed to be bolted to that right there. So you've got holes right there for it.
On the top is under here, and then the exhaust for the diesel heater is under here. It is part of the heating system, but I'm not sure what that reservoir is.
I'm going to fight this thing. I've hit my head on it 3 times in the past 2 minutes, pissing me off. So I don't want to dock this build completely. There are some really good things about it, like this system will be great. The bed system that I just took out is actually really cool. It gives you a lot more space. It's just like a Murphy bed, basically. We're going to be adding some more upper cabinets behind the bed so you can have more space while you're sleeping or whatever. You can have like all your clothes up there, whatever you want. But yeah, this is very cool. The one thing that I would say about an ambulance build is I would never live in one. If you think about it, this thing has been used for trauma. So probably where I stand right now, there's been dead bodies, people with cancer, people with all sorts of things that are not very positive things. So this ambulance comes with a lot of baggage. It's like buying a very old used Victorian house that there's been a lot of deaths and murders in. There's spirits in here. So there might be a ghost story or two while I finish this build. There might be. You can't be 6 foot plus in this van or in this ambulance. freaking ridiculous. So I am 6 foot tall, and I'm currently on I'm like bent down, hovered down. If I stand up straight, I'm like this. I'm pissed. With one hand.
What's up, dude?
I said with one hand. You're an expert sander.
Done a lot of sanding.
Yeah. How long are you going to be working on this thing?
Probably about 3 hours.
That's a lot. So what is this actually?
This is the UDO airlock upper cabinet.
Very nice. So it's gonna go up here. So it's an upper cabinet, which is pretty neat. And what's it made of? I see bamboo and what?
So this is bamboo and Purple Heart because that's kind of the theme in this van. It is naturally purple, which is cool. A lot of people assume that it's stained, or I was asked if it was a laminate, which it's not. It's wood. This is the natural color of the wood, so it's pretty cool that it's purple. You can see as it gets sanded, it grays out a little bit, but once you seal it, the purple kind of comes back, which is really nice.
Have you ever seen a cylindrical cabinet before?
This is finished, polyed, so you can kind of see how the purple comes back. Do you use hashtags?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually just do like anything that has to do with like van life, van builder, van custom vans, or camper vans.
I usually use them, but I'm like, do they even work?
Oh yeah, they do. I see.
Hit my head again.
Those screws right there are holding it all together. Ooh, it just fell down. Luckily my hands weren't in the way. So I got this whole thing disconnected, but in order to get all of this stuff out,
Yeah, get right on the. There you go. That's how it fit. Got it? Yeah, you need a hand. I got it.
Alright, this was the hardest part of the job so far, is getting this cabinet out of there, because it was very awkwardly screwed into the wall, and then there was random screws going into it for that shower, the outdoor shower, and now I've got to get rid of this because I don't think we're going to use it again. So yeah, this is definitely a team lift to get it out of there, because I don't want to hit Blue Dream over there, and I don't want to mess it up.
Good question. Let's just go in. Okay. And we'll find a spot.
Yeah, that'll work. Not bad at all. So I am out of lunch meat, which means I'm going to be doing a salad taco, as Sarah and Brandon call them. It's basically a lunch wrap without meat. So that's what's for lunch today. It's like 1 o'clock right now. First day on the job. So I've got my wrap. After taking all the panels off, including up here, we noticed there's enough for storage up here, which there was absolutely no storage anywhere for anything, no cabinets. And now I gotta take this stuff out, all the doors. This is gonna be pretty cool right here. Drug bag, suction, trauma box, airway bag, all cool shit. Keep hitting my head. Dang it, I'm getting tired of that thing. But all the panels are pretty much off. We found a bunch of storage up there that was misused. I took the doors off. This is gonna be a really nice cabinet, still using some of the ambulance things, but look at all this space that was wasted. It was literally covered up. So now I have to figure out how to get this thing out because it won't pop. So let's do it. First try. If you guys are wondering, this is the shop that I'm working at right now. It's called UDO, Unidentified Driving Object, like a flying object, you know, kind of like this little flying saucer sucking up a human. I actually painted that, which is really fun, but we've got a van that we're working on right now. Well, I'm not working on it, Dave is. This is called Blue Dream. He's naming them all after strains of weed, which is really funny. But it's got Purple Heart going around with bamboo. Those are actually lights sandwiched in there, so it's all super UFO-y. And this is gonna be a dope little van. And this van has everything. It's 4-wheel drive, big off-road tires. It's got the box, I think that's a Luminous, the 5th wheel back here, surf rack, ladder, and you don't see these, which are flare spaces, you don't see these on older vans, usually like on the Sprinters or the Fords or anything other than old vans, but these things are dope. One of the cool things about this build is it's a simple electric system. So this is the Anker 757. It is smaller, but it will power all of this, not to live in full time, but in order to just get it on the road and go out for the weekend or something like that. But it's super easy to hook those up to solar panels, and it's really nice. This is my project though, the ambulance. So this Ambo was built out somewhat before. I am ripping literally almost everything out of here, except for like the ceiling, the floor. We're adding a bunch of different stuff. Like there was a cabinet over there. All the walls were already done with this fabric-y stuff, so we're really trying to redesign and make it a little bit more efficient. Dave also gave me this super cool new hat. I just hit my head on that thing again, jeez. All right, yeah, Dave gave me this brand new hat, so I'm gonna be swapping out the one I'm currently wearing. All right, new hat. Oh, just got raped in the butt by a compressor. All right, so new hat. I gotta make sure it fits well. Gotta round it out.
Also the ones in the back, like before you install them, just kind of look down the line, you know, and see how level they are. I think the ones in the back here, we might need to take a little bit off of there.
So I'm running plumbing through all of these little shelving units, and then down into that crack. It's got to go all the way back here, and this is where the sink is, so it's got to go through behind that wall. It's going all the way around the top, and then down into the water tank, which is under the bed. So I just got off work. Day one went very well. Tore up the ambulance, helped out a little bit on Blue Dream, got a couple things done there. Now it's time for dinner before I go work out, shower, find a spot for the night. But for dinner, we are eating. I got Panda Express, freaking incredible, amazing. And I am starving because I haven't ate much today. I forgot to get actual lunch meat for my wrap, so it was kind of weird and it wasn't enough food. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be making another video. I'm gonna try and do 30 days straight. Not try, I'm going to do it. So don't forget to follow along with my new job that I'm gonna be working, building out some ambulance and possibly a couple other vans and a box truck coming up. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.